There were cracks along the ceiling and storms behind the door, but sunlight hit the kitchen like it had somewhere to go. We learned to laugh through static, we danced across the floor. No, those days were never perfect, but they weren't all bad before. Memory has a way of keeping what still glows, leaving little golden pieces in the places sorrow goes. I get reminiscent when the old songs start to play for the good old days, because they all weren't bad. There were tears between the laughter, there was hurt we never had words for, but there were hands that held us close and hearts that made a home. I get reminiscent, not because I want it back, just because the good old days, they all weren't bad. There were summer windows open, there were voices down the hall, there were names we thought forever written lightly on the wall. There were birthdays, faded pictures, there were prayers beside the bed. There were moments full of kindness that the harder years forget. Time can turn the pages, but it cannot steal the sound of the people and the places that still echo when they're gone. I get reminiscent when the old songs start to play for the good old days, because they all weren't bad. There were tears between the laughter, there was hurt we never had words for, but there were hands that held us close and hearts that made a home. I get reminiscent, not because I want it back, just because the good old days, they all weren't bad. I don't miss every chapter, I don't mourn every page. Some things needed leaving, some things needed change, but love lived in the corners, even when the house felt sad. And I can tell the truth now, it wasn't all bad. I get reminiscent when the old songs start to play for the good old days, because they all weren't bad. There were ghosts inside the silence, there were wounds we tried to hide, but there was beauty in the middle, there was mercy there. Sometimes I get reminiscent with a smile behind the ache. I don't need to live there now to bless the good that stays.